Hi everybody, it's Stephanie here. Today I'm making a luscious lemon tart that is perfect for springtime baking. This lemon tart starts with a sugar cookie-like crust that is filled with a tangy lemon curd and topped with toasted Italian meringue and fresh berries. It is so good. You can find this complete recipe down in the description box. Let's get started. Combine the water, egg yolk, and vanilla. Give those a good stir and then set that aside for later. Dump the flour, sugar, and salt into the food processor and give that just a few pulses to combine them. Next, we're going to add the cold butter to the flour mixture and then combine them as well. The food processor cuts right through the butter so easily, which is why I love this method over using a pastry cutter. Mix until the texture resembles coarse cornmeal. Add the egg mixture and mix until it comes together. If your dough is a little bit too sticky, just add a touch more flour. Remove the dough from the food processor and wrap it up in plastic wrap and then go ahead and pop it into the refrigerator to chill. Onto the lemon curd. You will first need to prepare a saucepan of simmering water. Place a medium heat-proof bowl over it and then begin adding the eggs, the sugar, the lemon juice, the lemon zest, and a little bit of heavy cream. Whisk the ingredients together while cooking over medium heat. Continually whisk until a candy thermometer reaches 170 degrees. This could take up to 20 minutes, so give it a little bit of time. Remove the lemon curd from the heat and immediately strain the mixture through a sieve. Add the butter and whisk until it's completely smooth. Our lemon curd is finished. We just need to cover it with plastic wrap and get it into the refrigerator to chill. Back to the dough. Generously sprinkle your surface with flour. If your dough is too sticky, just knead in a little flour before rolling it out. I don't have an exact measurement for how I rolled out the dough. I just tried to make it about the same size as my tart tin, which is 14 inches by 4 inches. Transfer the dough over to your greased tart tin and use your hands to press it down into the pan. Use a rolling pin or knife to cut away the excess dough. Next, I'm blind baking the tart dough, which is really just a fancy way of saying that I'm cooking it before I'm adding the filling. To do this, line the dough with foil and spread a thin layer of pie weights, dry beans, or uncooked rice over the foil. This will prevent the dough from puffing up. Pop it into the oven at 375 degrees for about 15 minutes. After it's been baking for 15 minutes, pull it out and check the crust. If the foil pulls away without sticking, you can then take off the foil and weights. I went ahead and pricked the dough with a fork a few times just in case it wanted to puff up. Put it back into the oven for 5 to 10 minutes. While it's cooling, we need to make the Italian meringue. This tart is actually excellent without this topping, but it's a nice touch if you're wanting to be extra fancy. In a mixer, whip the egg whites on low speed until foamy. Add the cream of tartar and turn it up to medium and mix until soft peaks form. While the eggs are mixing, prepare the sugar syrup. Combine the sugar and water over a burner until it reaches 235 degrees. If sugar crystals start to form on the sides of the pan, brush them away with a pastry brush dipped in water. Once the syrup has reached 235 degrees and the eggs have formed soft peaks, gently pour the syrup into the eggs. Beat the mixture until stiff peaks form. Let's put it all together. I've already moved my tart crust onto a serving platter, and I begin spreading my lemon curd filling into the shell. Place the meringue into a piping bag fitted with a Wilton tip number 125 and begin piping the meringue in a back and forth motion. I always practice piping on a cutting board before I actually do it. It just takes a little bit of practice. And then I'm using my creme brulee torch to get the meringue nice and toasty looking. And the last step is to cover it in fresh berries. Here it is, the finished lemon tart with fresh berries and toasted meringue. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned how to make your own lemon tart. Be sure to go check out some of my other videos or go look for me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. See you guys next time. Bye.